Baseball, the all-American game. But I'm here to meet some furries, a group of people who believe they are more animal than human. I was curious to find out if they really did walk on the wild side, and maybe they would awaken my inner animal. My first contacts, Rabbit and Ursus, were in the crowd at this game in their hometown of Sacramento.
Hello, I'm Anna.
Anna! Hello, I'm Ursus. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
This is Wabbit.
Hello. How are you? Nice to meet you, Wabbit. You too. Nice to meet you. Oh, wow. So you two must be great baseball fans.
Yeah. Actually, we love it when the mascot comes on.
Yeah, definitely. The mascot.
Gorgeous cat.
Really? Oh, yeah. Go, go, go.
Mascot! Yeah! We love cat! We love cat! We love cat! All right! Oh, I get hugs! Oh, I'm in heaven! I'm in heaven! I can die a happy man. Happy bear, happy bear.
Happy Rabbit, happy Rabbit. Oh, yeah.
I was enjoying the game, but Wabbit and Ursus had seen enough.
Why are we leaving?
Well, the cat's gone.
Quite enjoying that.
Once the cat's gone, we're gone. But listen, we'll see you tomorrow, and then we'll tell you more about Furry, okay?
All right. Okay.
Hugs.
Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Wabbit and Ursus had left me feeling curious and confused. Was Furry just about mascot worship? The next morning, my new furry friend suggested a visit to the zoo to explain just why it is they love animals so much, and why Wabbit is a rabbit and Ursus is a bear.
So Ursus, what is a furry?
I guess about the best answer is it's somebody who feels a strong connection with animals.
And are there different degrees of furriness?
Oh, absolutely. There are people who are attracted to the cartoons. There are people who just like wearing ears and tail. There are people who like to wear fursuits. And there are people like us who feel that they have an animal inside them. Tahoe, come here.
What are you saying there?
Well, I'm trying to say, please come over here, I want to admire you, but I don't think we speak the same dialect. He's a black bear and I'm a grizzly, so...
What characteristics do rabbits have?
They like open spaces. They do have like a backdoor escape, and they can run really quickly. And I can too. I can think fast in an emergency.
Rabbits are also known for doing something a little saucier.
They like to multiply, yes. Because like prey species need to breed. And,
So you do go at it like
rabbits, yes. Yes, we do, as a matter of fact.
I could get to like Furry. I like animals, and that raccoon was cute. I'm sure he was looking at me too. In fact, maybe that's my inner animal.
Welcome to Furry.
Ursus and Wabbit also let me in on some secret furry language.
First of all, there's mundane. Now, mundane is someone like you before they realized they were furry.
Yep.
Then there's scritching. This is very basic.
Oh, let's take a list.
And finally, there is yiffy. Yiffy means very sexy, very attractive. It's very yiffy, definitely.
So is the bear.
Aw, you're sweet.
Well, thank you. And yiffy can also mean the actual intimate act. So, you know, quite often, if you see a large group of furries, they might start yiffing. And you might have, you know, a fur pile, which is anything from a whole group of people being yippy to just hugging and scritching and cuddling, you know, and generally being comfortable with each other and giving group support.
I liked Wabbit and Ursus. They were sweet and certainly had fun being furry. It seemed to give them a real sense of identity and self-worth. Ursus and Wabbit are planning to have their own fursuits made when they finish their diets. Lots of their friends are full-on fursuiters, and they suggested I visit a couple in St. Louis, a travel agent who's a tiger, and a Rottweiler who works in computers.
Hello!
I'm Anna.
I'm Tiger Cowboy.
Hello, Tiger Cowboy.
Hi, I'm Spike.
Hello, Spike. Nice to meet you both.
Come on into the living room.
Gosh, I see a theme here.
Our little collection of everything we've gathered across time.
So you're the tiger.
Yes.
And you're the Rottweiler.
Yes.
So in what ways is Tiger a tiger?
He very much sleeps like a cat. Once it's nighttime, he is out like a light.
And I also have a thing. I hate my hands being dirty. My paws being dirty.
Really?
Oh, drives me nuts.
Do you refer to them as your paws?
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
And I see you've got your tail.
Oh, yes.
Nice bouncy tail.
Yeah.
Go wiggle your bum, come on. Is this you and Spike?
Uh-huh. And our friend Rumble Per Lion, who lives up in Baltimore.
And do you think it resembles you?
Yeah, I really think it does.
Lots of muscles.
Well,
They're not quite right.
They're not.
You can dream.
Do you know what I have just noticed? You've got tag, colour. Wow, can I read it?
sure.
Tiger Cowboy, Spike's Big Gay, Love Kitten.
That's why I was complaining.
And what have you got on yours? Spike, Tiger's Pup. Oh, that's a lot tamer, that one.
Yeah.
Upstairs, Tiger Cowboy showed me more cuddly toys, or plushies.
What is that?
Well, we ended up with too many plushies versus too few shelves. You can always hop on. Come on, Anna. Hop on
Okay.
the bed. Go for it, Spike.
Gosh. Do people not say to you, come on guys, grow up?
What's the point of having a dull, boring life? I don't want to, in 30 years look back on my life and say I didn't have fun. And I mean, I may be older, but I refuse to grow up.
This is our fursuit room, where we store all of our costume equipment.
Wow.
Got all the different costumes we've purchased and have had made. This is the white tiger. This basically is the suit I specifically designed and had created for me. I mean, he's very detailed as far as the blue eyes, the striping pattern, the very realistic teeth, the whiskers, the fur and the ruff.
So why does this suit mean so much to you?
It allows me to become the animal, even if only for a brief time, to leap about, jump, whatever, as the animal. And you can get out there and be a 7-foot kitten. Here's the bodysuit.
That is something else.
Thank you.
Wow. Can you give me a twirl?
Sure.
Some people are going to think it's just putting on a suit. It's just dressing up.
It's more than that, because you can lose yourself in costume.
Actually, this is quite scary. Those eyes are freaking me out. What are you now? Are you half man, half tiger? Are you pretty much all tiger?
Pretty much half man, half tiger, with the ability to be as much feline as I want to be.
Can you show me something feline now? It's like it's not you.
There was something rather comforting about being mauled by a grown man who thinks he's a white tiger. I wanted to find out what the world looked like from the inside of an animal suit. I decided to go with my animal instincts and bought a raccoon suit to wear at the next furry gathering in a few days' time. I didn't want to look like some mundane who was faking it, so I sought the advice of a senior furry, Marshall Woods, also known as Ostrich.
Hi. Yes, I'm Anna. Nice to meet you.
Yes, give us a script, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
ostrich. I have to say, you don't look like an ostrich.
So have you ever seen Fantasia, the Disney movie Fantasia?
I've seen bits of it, yes.
Well, they have the ostrich ballerinas in there,
Okay.
and they're trying hard, but they're kind of gawky, and they're technically okay, but they're not very much fun to watch. So I end up.
Is that you?
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah, I end up being called ostrich for that reason. Yeah.
So when did you first get in touch with your furry side?
Oh, as long as I can remember, basically. From the time I was very young, I knew I didn't really actually enjoy the human shape as much as everybody around me. I wasn't terribly comfortable with it.
Okay.
And I just, I don't know, it's just how I am. It's just how I've been my whole life. Okay.
Hey,
Right.
nice leotard.
Thank you.
Do you think mundanes misunderstand furries?
A lot of them, I think, are people that got picked on in high school because of their geekiness, because of their being different and so forth. And they've just gotten out into the world, and they're becoming accepted for once in their life. A lot of these are people in their early 20s and so forth, and they're just very, very much afraid to let anyone else find out about this, for fear that's going to make them a target for some type of persecution again. A lot of furries are geeks. You get a lot of computer geeks. I mean, I'm a systems administrator. There's a lot of programmers.
You
There's a lot
geek.
I'm a geek, yeah. Okay, well, let me get my gloves on then.
Can I ask you what age you are?
Yeah, I'm 40.
So, you're a 40-year-old man
Yeah,
who is also a female rabbit.
yeah.
I don't understand.
Felt very attracted to this costume. She is a cute rabbit. She has cute clothing. It's fun to be her for a while.
She is cute. You're looking
Very,
cute,
very
Ostrich.
cute. Well, thank you.
You're going to dress
Very campy,
yourself.
yes, and we
Pink
dress
hot
ourselves.
pants.
It's very trashy, but she's kind of a trashy rabbit, so it'll work.
She's got tacky fashion sense anyway,
Yeah,
hasn't
she
she?
is a tacky rabbit.
Then it was my turn to don the fur.
Bumped your nose, yeah. Wasn't intentional.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Hot,
crazy,
yeah. Did you like that?
Ostrich.
Is that fun?
I'm not sure.
It's strange, isn't it?
Am I convincing as a raccoon?
Yeah, you're reasonably so. You're cartoony.
I'm hot.
You're hot.
Ostrich certainly took his fursuiting seriously. It was a bit of an adventure for me doing it the once, but I wasn't sure why anyone would want to do it all the time. But then maybe, as Ostrich said, if you are a geek with a dull job, this is as exciting as it gets. The next day it was time to catch up with Spike and Tiger again, as they had invited me to come along to a furry campout. It was a chance to spend more time with my inner raccoon and the furry geeks I'd be shacked up with for a whole weekend.
So you're a lively bunch when you're away camping?
Very little sleep.
Oh, really?
I mean, last night, with the five of us back at the house, we finally got to bed about 2 o'clock this morning.
That sounds pretty crazy. What are you well known for, Tiger?
I'm probably most well known for being one of the planner furries. All the events I plan and put together for everybody else to come to.
He's the planner. He's also got. He hates it when I say it. I think he's just got this natural charisma. There's this tendency that people will gravitate towards him. And
Well, even when he's not wearing his suit?
yeah, it's not a furry thing. He just has this absolute natural charisma that comes across for some reason.
God, Tiger, what is it? How come you're so attractive to everyone?
I am absolutely clueless about it. I really have no clue. All my life, I've always been one of the nameless, faceless people in the crowd. But when I joined furry, suddenly people started recognizing me. It's really kind of neat because I've never been one that's been a popular person. And it's weird for people to actually look to you for guidance, support, friendship, leadership, when you've always been one that just kind of been shoved into a corner. And being part of furry, that's really changed the world for me. Hi everyone, we're here! Everyone, this is Anna.
Hi, everybody.
Please be gentle with Anna. We want to make sure that she really understands what furry is all about, so she can really, really understand what she has gotten herself into. And I really think she needs a group hug. Group hug! Group Anna has not had her first slurp yet.
I was beginning to have a very bad feeling about this. Next morning I was starting to wonder what I had let myself in for. After we got up, everyone played syrup shooters, and we were treated to a very long puppet show.
Tiger Cowboy as your MC.
Die Hard it wasn't. The afternoon's entertainment was a trip to the local caves in our fursuits. Fresh air.
Air, glorious air.
You do have to remember to take care of yourself. I mean, you have to pace yourself and you have to breathe properly.
Deep breaths.
I breathe deep. I try to, yeah.
Okay.
I try to breathe good.
When you get out of the suit, you'll be experiencing phantom tail syndrome.
Really?
It's one of the true signs of being a furry because you feel your tail and it's not even there.
My phantom tail.
The phantom of the tail is there.
Maybe I was missing something, but I was finding it hard to relate to the furries. I could see it could be fun for a while, but the novelty was wearing thin.
How are you enjoying the camp out so far?
Yeah, it's interesting. I have to say, you know the puppet show today? I was looking at all the puppets and everyone kind of dancing and singing, looking around. I just thought, I'm 30, this is just a little bit childish for me.
You ever heard the phrase, you're never too old to be young? Mm-hmm. You're going to miss us.
Do you think?
I think, yes.
When the furries started dancing to the hamster song, I realised I wouldn't miss them back in the mundane world. So I decided to do a runner from the campfire and bumped into my shopping buddy, Ostrich.
You look like you were so happy today in your first suit.
I was having a good time. I was pleased to be able to go into the cave and all. That's something I'd never done before. So that's fun when you first got to do something. It's a novel experience.
Do you prefer your fur to your skin?
Well, the first suit, no. I mean, that's horribly uncomfortable. I would much rather have fur. It would be fun to have fur. It'd be nice to have a tail. It would be nice, to have it for real. The suit itself is just like an acting thing.
How far do you think some people are willing to go with their animal obsession?
Quite far. I mean, if it were available, if the technology were available to change people, I know there are quite a few who would. There are discussion groups set up for that on the internet. There are mailing lists and so forth, and there are people who actively look to do that, who look to change their physical aspect to match who they feel they are inside.
So for people like Ostrich, it seemed furry meant quite a bit more than just dressing up in a fursuit. It was more about the difference between how they feel inside and how they really are. Like being an animal trapped inside a human body. At last.
Hey everybody, I've got to go. Thank you all so much for everything.
Thanks for coming out.
Okay. Bye, Ostrich.
Goodbye.
And just to kind of remember the weekend a little bit, we got you, since you're a raccoon now, we got you a couple little raccoons just to remember the weekend.
Thank you, Tiger. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
I wanted to meet someone who had taken the obsession of becoming an animal to the limit. Ostrich had told me about an electrical engineer he admired, called Dennis Avner, who went by the name of Stalking Cat. He lived in the mountains outside San Diego. I didn't quite know what to expect. Hello, I'm Anna.
Oh, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Should I call you Dennis or Stalking Cat or Cat?
Cat is fine.
Cat, okay. Have you always felt a close connection to tigers?
To all cats, not just tigers, but tigers primarily, because they're the largest of the cats.
What was the first thing that you did to transform yourself?
Started with the stripes on my face, the tattooing, and then did the implants to my brow and the bridge of my nose, and my lip was cleft, The septum on my nose is relocated to change the profile. There's silicone been injected in my cheeks and in my lip and down here in my chin to change the profile. And my ears were pointed, and the earlobe was relocated to give it a more elongated, pointed look.
I see your teeth. You've had your... That's quite scary.
Yeah, I like them.
Have you got any photos of before?
I've got the, yearbook pictures.
Cute. How do you feel when you look at these?
I don't know, they're old pictures. I just don't care.
You don't care?
I'm not sentimental about such crap, you know. It doesn't... What I'm doing is a progression. It's not a matter of looking where I started from.
So are these pictures from before some of the transformation?
They're parts of different procedures. Like this right here was right after the cleft in my lip was healed.
So they cut right up your lip, Kat?
Yeah, they, let's see. There was a piece cut out.
Oh my... I don't know if I can look at that. Kat scared the pants off me. He's like a transsexual, but instead of wanting to change into a woman, he actually wants to change species. I just can't believe he found doctors to transform him. How far are you going to go then, Kat?
As far as technology will allow, and as far as I can afford, you know, however long it takes me to save up for the next thing that can be done.
If it were possible to choose between tiger or man, what would you choose?
Tiger.
More so than being a human?
Yeah, what's so great about being human?
I see you put one of your whiskers in.
Yeah. Takes a little while, but I'll get it together here.
Can I help at all?
No. Okay.
Can I feel it?
Yeah.
What do girls make of your transformation?
Most all the ones that I've ever spent any time with like it. I usually don't ask them out. They usually ask me out.
Oh, really? Oh.
It's much easier that way.
Thank you so much, Kat.
All right, thank you.
It's very nice to meet you. You take care. I had to admire Dennis. With him, changing into a tiger is a spiritual as well as a physical process. But he was more animal than I'd bargained for, and I left feeling he had more than a few issues to sort out. I'd nearly come to the end of my furry journey, but I had just enough time left to see Wabbit and Ursus again. They'd invited me to come and visit them at their new den. Of all the furries, they were the ones I liked most. And after the shock of stalking Kat, their sense of fun would be a welcome relief.
Hi!
Hi, Ursus!
Come on in!
Hi, Wabbit!
Mandatory furry hug.
Nice to see you again.
Gotta have the hug always.
Well, welcome to our hovel.
Yeah.
Thank you. You've moved?
Yes.
Why the move then?
Well, we formed the Grizzly Den, which is a group where all of the our favorite furs, our den mates, could come together, and we realized we needed a bigger place to put up our artwork and have a place where den mates could stay when they visited. Oh, you were with Tiger Cowboy. He's one of our den mates.
Is he really?
Yes, as is his mate Spike. Yes.
Ah, Ursus and Wabbit, look at that.
Those are commissioned works. In fact, that one was the first one I had commissioned when I proposed to Wabbit to be my mate.
So that's you two there?
Yes, it is. That's Wabbit, as she
Wabbit,
sees
that's
herself.
you? Who are these two?
Well, the bear, of course, is me. There's the pierced ears. The other, that's a cougar. That's Jason. And likewise, that's Jason and me.
So, Wabbit, do you not mind these pictures, you know, that your husband is seemingly having sex with somebody else?
Oh, not at all. Actually, they kind of get me going.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Hey! Wabbit!
Good to see you.
Hey, Mel.
Oh dear. Looks like I'll be stuck with another strange furry gang.
You know, it's been so long, I need a fur pile.
As long as I'm not on the bottom, you'll all crush me.
Give me a first button.
Anna, you can join in if you want to.
It was rather weird seeing the raunchy side of Wabbit and Ursa's, and I certainly wasn't expecting to be part of a fur sandwich.
Just find an opening. Whoa!
Even more alarming was that they wanted me to become part of their furry den.
That's enough for me.
The blood can flow again.
The den mate formerly known as Anna.
That's me.
You are now Procy, from the Latin procyon, which is the Latin species name for raccoon. So, welcome to the den.
I have to say I have very mixed feelings about the furry world. On the one hand, you're, in a way, people that haven't grown up.
That could be said, yes.
And your world I don't really fully understand. And I suppose in a way I don't fit in to your world.
You're new.
Yeah.
Furries
I'm new.
take a long time to adapt to furry. It's a new discovery for you.
But it makes you all very happy, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes.
I've lived more in the last 2 years than I have in the previous 20, so it's great.
Being overweight quite often has been rather stigmatic. And just having people around saying, hey, you know, you're really beautiful, you're wonderful, I love you because you're Wabbit. That makes me feel good.
That's nice.
Right on.
Mm. So you're the yiff beast
I
of the
am
den.
the yiff beast of Sacramento, actually of all I survey.
So now that I'm kind of in your den, does that mean I'm going to have to be yiffy with you?
No, absolutely not. It's a matter of individual choice. There must be at least 5 den mates I haven't yiffed.
Really?
6 now.
Out of how many?
34. That's right. 34.
I was glad these lonely people had found love and acceptance through being furry, but being part of Ursa's and Wabbit's sex commune was not my idea of animal rights, or so I thought.
I have a lead for you. So you thought you were just getting the collar. This goes with it.
Package deal.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is great.
Let's
Okay.
go.